Oh yeah, this is a Brussels sprout recipe. Pay attention to what you're doing. That's the only way this works. Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of The Forgotten Vegetarian, where we are back in my kitchen because I'm finally well. It was really touch and go there for a literal minute. So today we are going to make a polenta appetizer. So the first step to making this delicious appetizer is turning on your oven to 425 to 450-ish. Gather all your ingredients. First you need polenta. Cut it in fourth. Lay this on your cutting board. Then you're going to cut this polenta into about 1/4 of an inch slices. Like so. 1/4 of an inch. It's not an exact science, but it sure looks good. So then, you take your stack of polenta and you lay it on your cookie sheet. This recipe is so easy. I'm only making half because I'm doing this for you guys and not for me. So, put this in the oven, set your timer for 10 minutes, get started on your Brussels sprouts. Get the crumbs off your fingers. Take your Brussels sprouts, cut the end off, throw the end away. Then you're going to take your Brussels sprout and cut it in half. You're going to slice the Brussels sprout with your knife as thin as possible. Make your Brussels sprout look like this. Fill up your bowl with your Brussels sprouts. That didn't go according to plan. Take 2 cloves of garlic. Cut the ends off. Take all the paper, skin off. We're going to smash it. So I'm going to cut it in really thin strips. If you can tell, thinness is the theme today. Yay, we did it. Put some olive oil in your pan. Make sure you have fire. Add your garlic. Hopefully your garlic starts sizzling. Add your Brussels sprouts. You want to cook your Brussels sprouts down a little bit. I like to add a little salt and pepper and Italian seasoning to it while it cooks. Mix it in the pan until it's cooked down. Just a note, you want your Brussels sprouts to be crisp and green still, but also cooked. They'll taste better. And that's what this is all about. Flavor. While you're waiting for your Brussels sprouts to cook, we're going to make what holds it all together. You want about 1/3 cup of goat cheese. You need 1/2 tablespoon to a tablespoon of apricot jam. It has to be apricot. Look, it's so pretty. Mix it together. Don't forget your Brussels sprouts. I like to add a little of the Italian seasoning to this too. Just a tiny bit. Look guys, it's so creamy. Your alarm hopefully went off at this moment, so you're going to take your polenta out of the oven. This is what it looks like when it's not done yet. So you're going to flip it and cook it for 5 more minutes. Spoiler alert, there are Brussels sprouts everywhere, but my alarm went off. So let's make sure to get our polenta out of the oven. Find a plate, put your polenta on it. But guys, it's really best if you can let these cool just a bit before you start to handle them, but not all of us are Rockefellers, so we don't have cooling racks anymore. Look, it's a plate of sunshine. Yay! Add your goat cheese, the spatula. You want them to be warm enough that the goat cheese spreads, but not so hot that you lose your fingertips and all your fingerprints. And then when you die in the park and they try to identify you, you won't have anything. Like, nobody wants that. Since I only used 1/2 container of the polenta, I have some leftover goat cheese. So I'm gonna put it on a sandwich for dinner, or an apple, or just eat it off the spatula when I stop filming. Yeah, it's probably that one. But look, they all have goat cheese on them. Yay! Now we're we're gonna take our Brussels sprouts off the stove where they've been sitting. Still so fresh, so green, so they're good. Set them on a hot pad, not your counter. Look, they're all done and they're so pretty. You can definitely serve these at any party. Now we get to eat it. You can't eat this with a fork. There's no way to be a lady. Oh no. And then you say, but Sarah, I don't eat just a vegetarian diet. I'm just serving things to vegetarians. What meat can I put on this? And I would say, is bacon still a thing?